up, VLadies? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a special guest,
Mama V.
You guys love when I have my mom on the channel, so I was like, let's film a video.
Right.
Today's video we are going to be talking about friendship. So what you want to start off with?
No, I just want to know, what is your definition of a friend?
Somebody you can always count on, somebody that has your back, loyal. Yeah.
It's simple, but it seems like it's hard for people to be a friend and have a friend like that, right? I was thinking like someone who brings out the best of you too.
Oh, that's
the best
true.
in you. And
I like to be bad with my friends though. No.
Well, you know what? It just depends on what kind of friends you want. And somebody, like you said, loyal, who you can talk to about anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be just like you.
No, not just like me. I like people that's adventurous too. You know, that just cares about me like I would care about them.
It's true. And does a friend don't have to be your own age either?
No. I have all my friends pretty much is older than me.
Yeah.
I have a couple young friends, but not a lot.
Fortunately, thank Jehovah, teenage years was not easy, but I feel like I have given birth to some of my best friends and my kids.
That's sweet.
So it does help when you communicate with each other too, and be honest, be real, and also just be patient.
Yeah.
And don't expect something from someone that you won't give yourself.
That's true.
To have a friend, you have to, you know, to get a friend, you have to be a friend.
Sometimes we want things of other people that we're not even willing to give them, or not even willing to show them. Sometimes we say, oh, they're not doing this, and they're not doing that, they're not reaching out, they're not wanting to hang out. But are you reaching out and putting yourself out there to show them that you are what you want them to be?
No, I mean, that's true, because I mean, we give a lot of importance to a romantic relationships, but friend relationships take just much effort, or even sometimes more. It just depends on the situation. So you need to put forth effort, and it's a continuous thing. You know, just like in a romantic relationship, you have to choose each other. You have to choose to be there for your friend and be a friend, and it's just not one-sided. I think one of the best gifts you can give a friend is being a good listener. Yeah,
communication is key. And the reason why we made this video is because, I don't know, I think that I've been hearing about it a lot on social media, how people are having difficulties making friends as an adult. And it is really a struggle. Since I like moved to Atlanta, I'll do like a whole like 1 year in Atlanta thing. It has really opened my eyes to friendships and what they look like and how I viewed them before I got here. It's harder when you're an adult to make friends. Like, I never knew that. And depending on where you're at, how people's mentality can definitely play a part in that too. And I feel like when you're an adult, a lot of people just struggle to make friends. Even you have problems with friends.
You do. I mean, it gets deeper than when you're a kid. When you're a kid, you're in the sandbox. Oh, can I pay your toy? I can't pay a toy. We friends. You know, it's easy. It's no expectation.
Yeah, like my son, he can go anywhere and make a friend.
Yeah, he can make a friend. That's my friend.
Don't even know each other's names.
No, what I asked him, what's your friend name?
I don't know.
No, sometimes he'll tell me, his name Matthew, he's 7. I'm like, how do you already know all that? But they don't hesitate. They just get out there and they just, you know, enjoy each other. And I think when you get older, stuff happens where you lose trust in people sometimes, because I had experience where, you know, 2 years ago I lost my husband in a car accident. It was horrible, but at the time I felt like, you know, I had some good friends, but I just felt like they did not give me what I needed, I felt like at the time. But then I had to also reflect back and think about what was they going through, because one of my friends had also, my husband was her friend, so she lost him. She had lost another person at the time, and then my other friends had my other good friend had also lost other people. So at the time, not giving excuses for people, but just thinking about it like, I want them to do me, you know, that golden rule, treat people like you want to be treated. Maybe at the time it was just too much for them. And so when that happens, you know, you lose trust in people. But just try not to isolate and keep, you know, just keep open mind and don't give up.
I also think that you have to communicate your needs to your friends, because I don't know, I view friendship as like almost like a boyfriend girlfriend or a husband and wife type thing. It's a relationship, so people can't read your mind. So if you want something or need something from your friend, say, hey, I would like if you do this. And if they can't do that, then they just can't do it. Y'all might not be compatible in that area. Maybe y'all are compatible with some things and not everything. Of course, that's just realistic and how things go. But if you need your friends to be more present, or you want to like talk to them more, I would say communicate that. Sometimes it could be scary to say, hey, I need this from you, because you never know what the response may be. But I feel like it may be scary, but at the same time, it's like you need to know if you can keep this person in your life or not, or if they can pour into you like you can pour into them. Because why would you want somebody around that's not really giving you what you need as a friend? Because you won't be able to give them what they need, honestly. I think that for me personally, like the way I view friendships now, I think that maybe I come into situations, because I've met people even here in Atlanta, and I come into situations kind of like with the mindset like we're just friends, like automatically. And I have to realize that people don't operate like that. It takes time to build relationships and friendships. And I'm an Aries anyway, so if you know anything about Aries, and my Venus is in Aries too, we're really quick with things, even relationships. Like we take it to the next level really quick. And I think I do that with my friendships too. Like I don't give people time to warm up to me and to like know who I am as a person and just vibe with me first. I automatically go to like we talking, we hanging out a whole bunch of times or a couple of times, and I consider you a homegirl now. I consider you a friend. But a lot of people are damaged and they're hurt, just like you were saying, and they're not just gonna be like, hey girl, like yeah, we're friends. We ain't gotta be best friends, but I just consider you a friend at some point. Like if we're hanging out more than like 1-2 times and we talk on the phone and we're texting, I consider you to be my friend. I never considered anybody to be like an associate or anything less than a friend. I don't know, maybe that's just how I view friendships. Like I'm kind of naive to it, but I feel like it was a lesson that I needed to learn when I came down here, because I got my feelings hurt. I ain't gonna lie, you guys. But I've learned to, you know, give people time and really, you know, not take offense to like if somebody says we're not friends or whatever the case may be. So just giving people time to like warm up to you. Things take time to build, especially when you're an adult. Like you said, it's not gonna be as easy as kids. It's just not. So, you know, giving people time to warm up to you, and then also knowing that everybody's different. Everybody needs different things from their friends. And also, I was thinking that maybe you guys are like that because you grew up as witnesses. You know, we grew up in the hall. I'm a Jehovah's Witness, and she's not, but yeah. But anyway, still praying. The thing about it is this. As witnesses, as soon as you meet another witness, y'all friends, that's how it is. Y'all trust, y'all friends right away. So I think that's probably why too. But then, like you said, a closed mouth do not get fed. That's so true. You have to communicate. But some people don't know how to communicate that in the right way. Because I was so, when I went through my thing, I was so grieved that I don't even know how I said it to her. I don't even know if I said it in the right, you know what I'm saying? I was upset, so, and I was hurt, and I was all over the place. So you got to learn how to communicate that in a correct way, and not attacking the person, but actually talking to the person. And not only that, good friends are made not in a microwave. They're made in a crock pot. They take time, especially this day and age, the time we're living in. Is so many things that happen, and people are just scared, and they don't know what you really about. Your intentions. So you just gotta, you really gotta give people time to get to know you, and you get to know them, and you know, when you take time, things last. And I feel like a good friend, if you come to them and you have a problem or a concern, or not even a friend, but somebody you building with, just to like, if you're trying to figure out they're like a good egg or have good intentions or whatever, if you come to them and be like, hey, you know, I would like X, Y, and Z, and you communicate, and they, you know, they be like, okay, well, they're kind of like open to it, not like, you know, putting you down or making you feel like, why do you need that? You don't want people in your life like that. You don't want people to make you feel like what you need is not important, because whatever you need is important regardless of what it is. So I also think that just having people around you that feed into you and that care about your feelings, because a lot of people just don't care. You know, some people are just around you just for what they can get for you, and I'm just not that type of person. When I meet people, I genuinely want to get to know them. Like, that's just who I am. But I know not everybody is like that, and I know not everybody has come across people like that. Usually people come in, especially like in my like social media, trying to like meet girls that do what I do, a lot of them are guarded. A lot of them are nervous and scared and paranoid. Like, I get it because they have a big following and people can be out to get them, but I don't know, like, I came from Nebraska, so I'm from a small place. Yeah, we traveled and stuff like that, but like as an adult and as like as I got older. I haven't been around like city people. Like Nebraska, you can really like meet somebody and y'all click it off, hit it off. They're not as guarded there, and they're like, I guess, normal. They don't do social media and stuff like that. But coming here to a city that's bigger, people talk about scammers and girls that use each other. I feel like people are just more guarded here, and I came down here naive because I'm not like that. I'm like, hey girl, like what's up, you know what I'm saying? But it's just not everybody gonna be like that, and that's okay. So
what did you tell me? What comes easy won't last, and what lasts don't come easy.
That's true.
And you
that's
know,
true.
so you just got to take your time, and you know, like I think it's really important to be the type of friend you want them to be to you, because you will attract maybe more genuine people if you want to be genuine and you reach out. Now that's not always the case, because you know it's narcissists out there, people take advantage, but you just gotta you know, weed the bad out, you know, with the good. And like the biggest thing is just don't give up, because it's easy to be like, you know what, forget it. And I hear a lot of people, even, I know it's the dog, I'm sorry.
I told y'all, every time I start filming, the dog is outside.
Yeah, the dog wants to get in here too. Just keep putting yourself out there, and you know what I'm saying, and don't give up, and don't, you know, pray to be better and not bitter, because it can, when you have different situations, it can make you
like, forget it, I ain't doing it, I'm gonna just be by myself. But as humans, we're made to have connections and to be close to people. And I think a lot of people is just like, it's so like trendy to be like, I don't need nobody, I'm good by myself, or like the whole trendiness of like, I'm good alone, independent. Like, it's normal for you to be around other people. Y'all know that, right? I know, I just been seeing that all over. Like, people just feel like they don't need nobody, like need friends, don't need a man, don't need anything. It's like we're not made like that. Our makeup is not made like that. So I would just say, you know, like she said, take your time, pray about things, and be the friend that you want, you know, to be. I had to like take a step back and look at myself with some of the connections that I did have, because I'm like, well, do I call her? Do I text her? Do I, like, you know, do the things that she does with me? Probably not as often. So let me try to reach out more and show the same energy. Now, if you ain't showing me that energy, then I'm not gonna give you that energy. But if I can see that you're at least doing it, I could put in the same effort as well, because I feel like I was always like, well, she ain't, and not really thinking about what I'm not doing. So
exactly, you don't want to be that person be like, long time no hear, I haven't heard from you. Hi, stranger. It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't be that person and be like, well, you can reach out to me. It's not just one-sided, and that's what people need to understand. It's not just one-sided. It takes effort from both people. Now, initially, you might feel like you're putting forth a little bit more at the beginning, just to try to start it. But once they see they can trust you and you're consistent, then maybe they'll open up. And if not, then you know, just move forward.
Exactly, because not everybody gonna be meant for you. Like, you may want to vibe with somebody, want to click with somebody, but if y'all not clicking, y'all not clicking. No. And there's plenty of other people in the world that you could be friends with. Plenty. So did you want to look at your notes?
And no, I was looking down, but I said you want your friends to stand for something too, so you able to learn from them. You learn from each other. It's an exchange of, you know, encouragement, help, you know what I'm saying? You want to be able to learn from somebody, you know. So birds of a feather flock together, and you want the people that you're around to be building you up, you know what I'm saying? And not tearing you down and being toxic. That's another thing, you know. I've
had friends too like that, like I ain't gonna name no names, but
please don't.
No, I'm not. I've been around them and they've said like hurtful things to me, like, oh, why you dressed like that, or why like they jealous or something, or like, because that's all it really is jealousy. But that don't appreciate who you are as a person. They don't celebrate you when you accomplish things. Like, they don't say anything nice, and it really does show. So I don't want no friends like that either, because I'm gonna big you up just like I want you to big me up.
You should do that. I remember I was watching a little thing from Steve Harvey, and the girl was like, you know, I'm trying to build my business, and it's like nobody's saying nothing. It's supposed to be her friends, and this is something that she's trying to build from the ground up, and y'all not help, you know what I'm saying? Encouraging somebody. Encouragement don't take much.
No,
it doesn't take much. You know, say I'm proud of you, whatever. It doesn't take much, so you should really be, you know, building each other up too, and just being there when it's hard. Listen, listen, Linda.
Check on your friends.
Yes, listen, Linda. It's not always gonna be rose petals, okay? with your friends. Your friends, just like you gonna go through ups and downs. It's not always, well, hey girl, hey, you know, be there in the good and bad times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Be a real friend. You know what I'm saying? Because
if you want that.
Yeah, if
some
you want
people
that.
don't.
Yeah, if they want that. Yeah, but
they just
then don't
expect. And have fun.
Yeah, but then don't expect them to be there too for
That's
you. You
true.
know what I'm saying? You can't do that because it's so many people going through things these days,
and you don't even be knowing.
And you don't even be knowing.
Behind
like
closed doors.
Check on your friends. You see the model jump from the dog on the roof. You know the balcony. Supposedly, you know, people just taking themselves out. Check on each other, and if something is telling you, like before my coworker passed away, something kept telling me to, you know, go see her, and she worked overnight, and I was like, something kept, she was just on my mind. I didn't do it, and she passed away with, excuse me, a blood clot to the lung, and something was telling me to go. Just, it doesn't take much. So check on each other. You know what I'm saying? Be there for each other, and if you need to. If you feel in a certain way, you reach out to somebody, and there's no shame in that. You know what I'm saying? We human beings, and listen, Jehovah God, Jesus Christ, the angels, he ain't hit 144. He ain't by himself. He didn't make us to be by ourselves. So if you need to reach out, even if you have nobody to talk to, pray so that you know, get the clarity of whatever you need at the time. You know?
I want a friend that I can be able to do that with too. Like, I don't want to always feel like I have to be happy with my friend. Like, if I'm going through something, I'm going through something. Like, I want to be able to talk to you about that. And like, we can have those deep conversations. I'm a deep person. I hate being surface level with things, and I don't really like being around people that's like that. But I know not everybody like that, so I'm trying to be patient. But I like to have deep conversations, and when things aren't going as I would want them to, or like I'm going through something, I want to be able to talk to them about it, and that's really important for me, because I'm gonna be there for you. I'm always a person people vent to as far as certain things, and sometimes I feel like I don't have that.
They say a friend is someone who knows you and loves you anyway.
That's
true. They really know you and they love you. That's why I love you anyway. It was hard sometimes, but anyway, I love her. I love her. Yeah, this is one of my besties. I call her, and you know,
we be talking.
Sometimes, you know,
I think when you get older, your parents become your friends.
Yeah, it seems like that because I was like. For a long time.
She was mean, y'all. She a Virgo.
I mean, listen, I was a single parent by myself, and it was hard, but just not knowing how to communicate.
And she's better now.
But yeah, I mean, Jehovah God has helped me get better, and just being self-aware. What are we looking at? We going like this, and I'm
scared that I'm gonna get bit or something.
And I'm like, but it's not. The book's not.
No,
really
the bugs ain't out here.
But anyways, yeah, I mean, I just want everybody to feel loved and feel like you are worthy.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Don't ever feel like somebody too good for you, or like that y'all can't be friends.
What? What? Look at my shirt.
You gotta know what you bring to the table too.
You are enough. I always tell y'all that with my lips closer, but I'm just saying, don't ever let nobody make you not feel worthy. That's true.
Just know what you bring, and know that you are valuable too, and what you bring is as valuable as the other person.
That's another thing. Be kind, even if it's not working out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, you know, just burning bridges with people. Be kind. You know what I mean? And
you ain't gotta cuss her out. And
just slowly, you know, or whatever. Or just or you know, be honest and don't you have to be mean about it. Be kind,
be like, I don't think this is gonna work out, or just. I wouldn't say ghost people. I don't like people.
You know what? That's what I'm not trying to.
I don't like that.
I'm trying to just get out of that mentality, ghosting people, because it's kind of like
it's mean.
It's mean. It's like kind of a coward way out to me. To me, in my opinion, it's a coward way out. I don't feel like you should ghost people. I feel like you should just be honest, because I had to do that. You know what? Let me tell you. In Germany, honey, let me tell you. We was in Germany for 3 years because of my ex-husband, his ugly, I'm sorry, his nice self. Sorry, I just told you to be kind. Well, it was somebody that I guess did I meet through him? I don't remember. But this lady was always going off on me. I don't know if it's because I was younger, just always going off. And I could have been like, you know what, I'm not going to say nothing to her. I'm just going to ghost her. And she was just, you know, she did hair. She cooked. She just did everything. She was so nice in some ways. But she go off all the time. I said, listen, I'm so sorry, but I cannot be with a friend.
Who was that?
I can't remember her name.
Oh, okay.
You probably don't remember her because probably I used to hang out with her when you guys were in school.
Oh, okay, I see.
But I can't remember her name to this day. But and she tried to get back with me, but I said
because you're doing too much.
Yeah,
you're doing too much.
She always going off, and I said,
I'm not your punching bag.
Yeah, I said I'm sorry. I can't, what's her name, Sheila? I said, I can't not be with a friend like you. And I usually don't do that, because I don't like hurting people's feelings at the work. I don't like, I might just, but I don't like hurting your feelings. I told her, I said, I'm sorry, I can't. And she tried, but I just, and that's okay. That's okay, because you know, you don't have to be nobody's punching bag either, just to have friends or in this toxic circle where these girls talking about each other. Listen, I would rather have one good friend, okay, than have a lot of fake friends. Just remember, you need the right person at the right time. You just need the right person at the right time. All these people so-called on social media got all these friends. Do you think they can really have intimate relationship with all these people? It's not that there's anything wrong with it, but they really can't be close to all these people. And you know, it's people that's famous and stars. They feel so lonely. They don't have one person.
They feel like they can't trust nobody.
Yeah,
that's
not
what it is.
One person.
And I think that you put people in different categories. So you can have people that are your best friends, close friends. You got people that you just hang out with, and that's okay too. Not everybody that comes along is gonna be your friend. That's just what it is, and you have to be okay with that. It's a blessing to even have a handful of friends, 2 friends, 1 friend. So whoever you have in your corner that is really there for you needs to be prioritized, I feel like, and celebrated. Yeah,
they really care about you. Yeah, because everybody not gonna really care about you like that. Seriously, the people that you think is gonna be there when you go through things. When I went through that with my husband, the very ones I thought that would be there
wasn't there. So can you give some advice on how to make friends? Like how would you go about making friends?
It's so many. About making friends, I just feel like sometimes you got to take the initiative.
Not like, where would you go? Like what places, or like how would you put yourself out there to make friends?
Oh, well, you know, my first place is the Kingdom Hall, honey. Kingdom Hall is the first place for me. But then other than that, I mean, you'd be surprised. Sometimes you can be at a store holding a conversation with somebody you just really click with, and if you feel comfortable. It's really just getting out and being out and about, because you know, God can't steer a parked car, so you have to get out in social settings. I feel like depending on your speed. I mean, I wouldn't go meet somebody at a club. I ain't going to no club, you know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for love in the club. I can't do all that, you know what I'm saying? That's old stuff. But I just feel like putting yourself out there, because people have met people in different situations. Yeah. So you got to put yourself out there, and then you know, say a quick prayer, and then just, you know, start asking about the person. You know what I'm saying? There go the dog again. Start asking about the person. You know, be interested in them. You know, when you talk this, you don't have to just talk about yourself. Be interested. Put yourself out there. You know, talk about some stuff about yourself, but then be interested in them. That's what really makes people feel comfortable with you. Because if they see you genuinely care, maybe they will open up as well. That's what I feel like. And then be patient.
Just be patient.
Be patient. Be honest. And be kind.
I think for me, I would say I don't mind where I meet people. It could be anywhere. I could be out at a lounge, at a club. I don't really like clubs. I like lounges. I barely even go out. But a restaurant, because I am an influencer, I meet a lot of other influencer girls. So like your workplace would be good. I know a lot of people like, don't be friends with the girls at work, but my business, my job is different. So I have a really wide variety and pool of people to, you know, pick from, because I'm an influencer. So it's easy for me to be like, hey girl, we do the same thing, and let's link up. But I also found it to be helpful for me personally, the place I am in my life, to have friends that don't do social media as well. They could be into it, but I don't want all influencer friends, if that makes any sense. Like I want to have normal people as well that can not be so into like, let's post and let's this and like everything just is relax. Like about just relax. Like I need that, because I'm like that. I make friends through my son, because like he'll go to the park and he'll meet a little boy, and then like I'll meet the mom, or he goes to karate and I met a really nice lady there that is like I consider her a friend. We get to know each other, and I really like her. She's an Aries like me. And we've done a couple things together already, and we're doing, you know, more things, and she's actually interested in being my friend.
And you.
And then me, and we actually really be kikiing, y'all. Like, we be having such a good time laughing.
They be having such a good time that they be at karate when it's time to stand up.
We be laughing. The kids be like, Mom, you're not even looking.
You just doing it.
We just talking in karate class, and we have so much fun.
Yeah.
We've hung out outside of karate, but I think that's a big thing too. If you're a mom, try to meet and make friends through your kids. I know that sounds crazy, but like I think that's a big thing too. That you could try. It's just like if you don't do social media, you can go to like whatever your hobbies is. Like if you like painting, they have like painting with a twist, or try different groups and different little things like wine tasting. And I live in Atlanta, so y'all know it's always something to do. So there's always like people to meet here.
Yeah, I think just
anywhere really, any city you live in, any state, just get out. If you like biking, they have clubs that you can do that. Join a YMCA or a gym or whatever. You can meet people anywhere. But I just think taking that initiative, that first step, and saying, hey, my name is blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just like be weird about it. Like, if y'all have had conversations, then approach them about being friends. But that's just how I look at it. And
then, you know, a smile is in every language. You know what I'm saying? Be, you know, smile, be approachable.
Welcome.
Be approachable. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out the word, but be approachable. You know, you sit up there and you're ain't nobody gonna.
Ain't nobody want that.
Look, nobody got time for that.
Did I get big?
Because we already, you know, going through stuff. We trying to find little refreshment, but like I said again, it's not always gonna be like that. But you know, just so smile is in every language. Be approachable.
It's so quiet now.
It is. It is. It just got real quiet.
Oh, we've been out here and it's been noisy. I hope y'all have been able to hear
us. I'm sorry, y'all. Hope y'all have been able to hear. And you know, some of my tips about being a friend, I got it from jw.org. Okay, VLadies, I'm just being honest. Yeah. What's a real friend? I mean, help me. What's a real friend? Because it seems like today is so many lonely people.
It is.
It is really is. And I don't know. I think it's a problem.
I think COVID messed it up for a lot of us too. Like, we were already kind of away, but then when COVID happened, everybody they had to stay in the house and isolate. Yeah. And then, you know, we
socially awkward now.
Yeah, we don't know how to connect with each other a lot of the time. Like, you know, I think that has played a major role.
I think so too, because I remember you telling me that you said, Mom, we got the social unrest, we got this.
Yeah, we got the monkeypox.
So we have went through a lot in the world, and I don't care how much money you have been affected. Yeah. And now it's time to that fly flew right there, y'all. Now it's time to, you know, slowly get back out there and make a friend, be a friend. Right. You know?
So I think we can wrap the video up. You guys got any tips or tricks from this?
I hope so.
I hope y'all did, because this topic is really widely spoke about, and a lot of people are struggling with this. So I just want to add my 2 cents.
I guess I'm about to hang out with my friend now.
But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Yes, love you.
And we'll talk to you guys in the next video.
And remember, here's a kiss.
Oh Lord.
You are enough.
Oh Lord.